A while. I remember, I'll tell you a very funny story. When the score first dropped, I was going to Columbia, and I had my first little ride. My first little whip. It was a Mitsubishi Montero. I was very proud of my little. And we had I'll tell you a funny story. We had an in-store signing, and back in the day, before the score took off, we would do in-stores all around the Eastern Seaboard. But it'd be like us and 3 other people. So we would just record shop, we'd just be in the in-stores. For those who don't know what in-store is, it's when you go to a record store and you're there to sign like photos or autographs. But if people don't know you, not so many people show up, So we would go to these in-stores to sign our record. But there wouldn't be a large crowd yet, So I just go find vinyl until somebody wanted an autograph. Oh, you want one? Okay. But me being used to that, the score quietly started to move. And I'm still going to school, and they said, you gotta be at the in-store. You gotta be at the in-store at so-and-so o'clock. And I was like, listen, I have class, so I'm just gonna come from class to the in-store. So I had my book bag on my back. I drove from uptown to downtown. It was at the Old Tower Records. So check this out. So I jump out my car. I jump out my car. And there's this huge crowd, like this huge line wrapped around the building twice. And I'm like, who's here? Is Michael Jackson here? Who's here? Who's here? And while I had my book bag on, walking, now mind you, this is how surreal this was. All of those people were there for us. But I'm walking through the front like, I don't know who these people are. And it's not until I get inside and I sit down, I'm like, really? Really? And we had to stay there for like 5 hours, maybe even more than that, signing autographs. I was there! You were there? The DJ, he just... Rampage! Special effects. Thank you, Rampage. We appreciate that. Thank you. You were there. I say that to say that, we tried to make a piece of love and offer it to the universe, you know what I mean? And you guys responded. And we appreciate that, you know what I mean? I want you to know that I've always really just wanted it to be that type of exchange. Where we can put love out there and you guys respond, and vice versa, and we can respond, you know what I mean? With people, okay, we obviously go through things, and we also need growth. We need time for growth and development. And that's something that sometimes the machine gets lost. Growth and development. I was a 16, 17-year-old kid in the studio. Those were I gave my formative years to the public. My late teens, my 20s, even my early 30s, you know what I mean? Well, I should stop right there. My late teens and my 20s. My late teens and my 20s. Stop there. Yeah. Actually, I have. And we kind of, it can be kind of awkward, the way that we grow up, because we're growing up in front of a camera, we're growing up, from hotel room to hotel room. I've been around the world, but I can't tell you so much of the world that I've seen. I've been around the world many times simply because, we go from venue, plane to venue to hotel, to venue to hotel. And we have to live life too, so that we can continue to bring more life. The music is supposed to enrich all of our lives. Mine, as the performer of that music, yours as the appreciator of that music, as the connoisseur of that music. And it's just making love. I call it, this is like musical libido. That's all it is. It's love. You know what I mean? We do this because we're driven, by a love, a desire to produce love, to receive love, to create love, to make love, to live love, to love love. Love. What did I want to say? I want to say something else. I appreciate you, and I want you to know that. I've had to take a certain aspect of my life and regain its privacy, and I appreciate those who've respected that, I really, really do. I really, really do. But we thank you. You know, we thank you for your support. We appreciate you as respecters of music and connoisseurs of music. You know, and we want to try to give you, you know, the best. And, you know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist myself. You know, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we know that the Creator is the best, and our goal is to link up with the Creator and give Him honor and praise in everything that we do, and try to make ourselves an open channel and frequency so we can, or open channel so we can be a frequency of the best, of the highest order. They all fall down, huh? Who said that? It's the mystery.